waters of the Mediterranean, and by the evocative natural sights which surround it, excursionists' destinations. The CAM, Campo Archeologico Museale, Research and Archaeological Culture Promotion, Evaluation and Tourism Development Project in Triscina is in the close vicinity of Selinunte, a worldly renowned archaeological site. Promoted by the Fondazione Kefa Onlus, the project has seen to the recovering of the rural block of flats, Baglio Calcara, inside of which the Centro Museale, archaeological and restoration laboratories and the training rooms have found a home. One of the most anticipated summer events in this delightful corner of the Castelvetrano territory is the Festival di Arti Piriche, Pyrotechnics, which for years has taken place on the Sundays of August in the splendid backdrop of the Marinella waters. The emotion aroused by the simultaneous shooting of 2,000 fireworks perfectly synchronized to music from the 5 shooting stations is unforgettable. The scene changes, the sounds change, the colours change. But we are not very far from Selinunte, just a few kilometres to the east. When the Belice River feeds into the sea, it creates one of Sicily's most evocative displays that nature can offer. The fine sand loses itself in waves among the endemic cultivation, the valley that leads to the sea in a crescendo of vegetation. The fauna that enriches this slice of the Mediterranean life, stolen from time, make the Riserva Naturale della Foce del Belice e Dune Limitrofe a true corner of paradise. Beyond the water's edge, the beach is a continuous weave of dunes, small contours formed by the sand being moved by the wind. The environment, humid and rich of dune vegetation, provides an ideal place for various species of birds to stop during their migration. The beach is one of Sicily's rare places in which loggerhead, caretta caretta sea turtles lay their eggs. All of this renders the Riserva Foce del Belice e Dune Limitrofe one of Sicily's most beautiful and interesting areas, from the landscape and naturalist point of view. The territory surrounding Castelvetrano never ceases to amaze us. To the north of the inhabited area, the Delia River stops its course in the Invaso Artificiale Trinità, artificial lake, created for irrigation purposes and for sport fishing and canoeing use. A green-equipped area acts as its crown. Bordering the valley, in a magnificent garden rich with pine trees, cypress trees, age-old trees and very rare palm trees, a pearl is set. The Chiesa della Santa Trinità di Delia, the Delia Church of the Holy Trinity. It is one of the few monuments from the Norman age that the province of Trapani possesses. It was built in the 12th century and still holds the original Greek cross design with 3 apses and central chapel in the Arab Byzantine style, and is the only Norman church with such characteristics still in their integrity. The olive presses found in Selinunte demonstrate that even back then, in these fertile lands, the cultivation of olives was practiced and olive oil was produced from them. In the archaeological context of Selinunte, in the enchanted beauty of the Riserve della Foce del Belice, in the evocative atmosphere of the Lake of Delia, are happily wedged those fertile agricultural lands which, thanks to the climate and the abundance of water, have always made up the economic base of Castelvetrano. This is the birthplace of the Nocellara del Belice olive. The Nocellara del Belice olive has an excellent taste and is suitable both for the production of table olives as well as that of an excellent extra virgin oil. It is the only olive of the European table to have obtained the DOP, Denominazione di Origine Protetta, Protected Designation of Origin. The intense green-coloured, fruity yet lightly spicy oil obtained from them can also boast of the DOP. Valle del Belice DOP oil fights cholesterol, can be used to add flavour to salad, cooked vegetables, soups, fish and meat, and to bring out the flavour of tomato sauces and food preserves. Valle del Belice oil is ideal for bringing out the flavours of Castelvetrano pane nero, black bread, prepared with traditional methods and natural ingredients by local bread makers who joined together in a consortium, utilising a mix of native durum flour ground by natural stone mills. The dough's long and natural rising gives it a compact structure and various aromas, and allows for a long conservation and a continuous quality improvement that renders it much tastier even days later. It is baked in stone ovens fueled by the olive tree branches of the local grower. Appreciated since the dawn of time in its classic form, the vastedda, and in its typical colour spotted with sesame seeds, Castelvetrano pane nero, protected slow food, is a not-to-be-missed invitation to discover and taste one of Sicily's most ancient treasures. It should be eaten warm, topped with oil and oregano, and for more demanding palates, accompanied by the typical Marinella di Selinunte salted sardines. An annual festival, held in August, is dedicated to this variety of blue fish. We leave Castelvetrano with a desire to return, in order to relive the emotions of this exceptional concentration of culture, where the stones are patterned by nature, landscape and legend. And every time will be like the first time, as the treasures of this city's more than 1,000 years of history demonstrate themselves with discretion, on tiptoe, and we could never claim to have discovered them all. Castelvetrano is a book to thumb through in order to read the words written throughout time, engraved in the rock, sculpted in the extraordinary natural scenes which suddenly come to light between sky and sea, impressed in an economic textile which lives in perfect symbiosis with the territory. Words that come from long ago, by means of a complex journey through memories, between overbearing divinities and illuminated princes passing through wars and revolutions, dominion and decline. An open book, recounting stories that can be touched today, as Castelvetrano has made a pact to not let the past die, to defeat oblivion and immortalize the city's soul by means of stones and setting, in an itinerary of beauty and elegance, of sighs and leaps among history, knowledge and flavors.